The Duchy of Wallachia was a rare beacon of light in a dark, unforgiving era. This prosperity was the work of Duke Aldous, a ruler whose heart was as generous as his coffers. Within the grand stone walls of Castle Wallachia lived a young, common-born boy named Caspian. Caspian was an orphan. His mother, a devoted castle servant, had passed away when he was but a child. Moved by deep compassion, Duke Aldous took the orphaned boy under his wing. Caspian was given clothes, shelter, and the rare privilege of an education. He grew into a brilliant, deeply pious young man, spending his days studying ancient theology and literature. But Caspian did not study alone. His constant companion was Lady Genevieve, the Duke's only daughter. Genevieve possessed an ethereal beauty, but it was her gentle, deeply empathetic soul that captivated Caspian. They grew up side by side in the castle's vast, sunlit library, sharing books, quiet laughter, and whispered dreams. Without realizing when or how, the roots of a pure, profound, and sacred love intertwined their souls. Yet, as they grew older, the innocent world of their childhood gave way to the harsh, immovable reality of their era, the feudal law of castes. To the High Council of Nobles, Caspian would always be a lowborn, a commoner who owed his very breath to the Duke's charity. Genevieve was a highborn, a lady of royal blood, destined to secure the future of the duchy through a strategic alliance. Caspian was painfully aware of his place. He loved Genevieve more than life itself, but his honor and immense gratitude toward Duke Aldous chained his heart. He chose to bury his feelings deep within his chest, suffering in silence to protect the Duke's reputation. Genevieve, however, waited. She saw the longing in Caspian's soulful eyes every time he looked at her. She would linger in the gardens, hoping he would cast aside the rules of men and speak the truth of his heart, fully prepared to face the wrath of the world together. But the words never came. Caspian's silence was a shield, but to Genevieve, it felt like a blade. The fragile peace in Castle Wallachia shattered on the day the northern banners arrived. A procession of gold-plated carriages rolled into the courtyard, led by Lord Theobald, a massively wealthy, notoriously arrogant ruler from the freezing north. He had come to demand Lady Genevieve's hand in marriage, proposing an alliance that would make Wallachia untouchable. Bound by his political duty to his people, a reluctant Duke Aldous accepted the proposal. Standing in the shadows of the high balcony, Caspian watched as Lord Theobald kissed Genevieve's hand. The sight physically tore his heart apart. Caspian knew that if he stayed, his mere presence and the undeniable, forbidden connection he shared with the bride-to-be would bring scandal and ruin to the Duke who had saved him, and destroy Genevieve's future. That night, amidst a torrential downpour, Caspian made the most agonizing decision of his life. He packed a small linen bag. He did not go to Genevieve's chambers. He knew if he saw her weeping face, he would never have the strength to leave. Taking only his faith and a shattered heart, the humble orphan vanished into the dark, stormy night, leaving the only home he had ever known. Caspian did not just seek exile, he sought penance to cure the excruciating pain in his soul. He embarked on a perilous, near impossible spiritual pilgrimage across the continent. His destination was Eldoria, the holy city at the center of the world, home to the Black Monolith, a colossal, ancient stone temple built by the first prophets. His journey was a brutal descent into suffering. Caspian walked through blistering, unforgiving deserts where the sun scorched his skin to the bone. He dragged his feet through blinding, freezing blizzards in the high mountain passes. Along the road, his exhausted, malnourished body contracted a severe, deadly illness of the lungs. He coughed blood onto the snow, his physical strength rapidly failing. Yet, he never stopped walking. With every agonizing breath, with every step that brought him closer to death, Caspian did not pray for his own survival. He prayed only for her. He prayed that Lord Theobald would be kind. He prayed that Genevieve would smile again. Miles away, the halls of Castle Valasia had turned cold. When Genevieve discovered Caspian had fled without a word, something inside her fundamentally broke. Defying all expectations of a gentle noblewoman, Genevieve fiercely rejected the arranged marriage. The grand halls echoed with her defiance. Enraged and insulted by the rejection, Lord Theobald withdrew his forces and stormed back to the north, severing the alliance. But the victory brought Genevieve no joy. The knowledge that the man she loved had banished himself into the wilderness to suffer alone completely extinguished her spirit. Genevieve fell into a deep, consuming melancholy. The sorrow severely weakened her body, and she contracted a mysterious terminal fever. The greatest physicians in the realm were summoned, but they all shook their heads. It was a sickness of the soul. She was dying of a broken heart. In her freezing, dimly lit bedchamber, Genevieve refused all medicines. Her pale, trembling hands tightly clutched a small, crudely carved wooden necklace, a simple gift Caspian had made for her when they were just children. She closed her eyes, spending her final days in silent prayer, asking the heavens to let their souls find the unity in death that the world of men had denied them in life. At the far edge of the world, the sun was setting over the holy city of Aldoria. Through the dusty, ancient gates, a solitary figure dragged himself forward. It was Caspian. His clothes were ragged, his body broken by the journey and the fatal disease in his lungs. Towering above the city was the Black Monolith, a breathtaking, massive structure of dark, smooth stone that seemed to touch the heavens. Caspian fell to his knees in the vast stone courtyard. The massive, cooling shadow of the holy monolith washed over his feverish, trembling body. He had made it. Tears carving paths through the dirt on his face, Caspian pressed his forehead against the cold, sacred stone of the courtyard. He closed his eyes, his final thoughts drifting thousands of miles away, back to a sunlit library, back to a gentle smile. "Protect her," Caspian whispered, his voice barely a breath. With a deeply peaceful exhale, Caspian surrendered his soul to the Creator. His heart stopped beating under the shadow of the ancient temple. In that exact, singular fraction of a second, across the vast oceans and mountains, inside a cold, silent room in Castle Valasia, Lady Genevieve exhaled her final breath. Her grip on the small wooden necklace loosened. The physical world had kept them apart with impenetrable walls of stone and bloodlines. But as the sun dipped below the horizon, two pure souls rose from their broken bodies. Bound by a love too sacred for the earth, they flew across the heavens, finally and eternally united in the quiet, absolute peace of the afterlife.